Welcome back. It's still the bumper breakfast, and the conversation is simply on bundling Tinubu's manifesto, the APC manifesto for the 2023 presidential election. Let's look at my question again.
Okay. The question is, how will the manifesto benefit the manufacturing industry?
Yes.
In terms of raw material.
When we already import everything we need. And Nigerians too have developed a taste for everything.
That's what I mean.
That's a very good point.
Let me Mercury asked one question. He said a particular presidential candidate is talking about production when in his life he has always been importing, including toothpick to Nigeria. So the point is this.
You are open to mention the name of the presidential candidate.
The point is this. When Tinubu started, he said, we're going to plant maize, we're going to plant cassava. People started making taste of him. Let me start from the greatest raw material, resin, which is used to make things like rubber or align. The Port Harcourt refinery is more than 85% ready now. Dangote refinery is more than 95% ready. So those raw material will be available. Now when APC got there and said, we want to grow rice and eat Nigerian rice, people think we're joking. And so it becomes a reality.
No, but they were already eating Nigerian rice from the days of Jonathan. Lake rice 2013, 2014 was even selling at about 12,000 naira, 12,500 naira.
We will discuss that when we get to that. But the point that it is now, today, Nigeria is the biggest producer of rice in Africa. And we produce more than 95% of the rice we eat. And when you talk about the price, that's what you are talking, 12,000. Yes. Let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. Because I told you earlier on, I'm a chartered accountant. So when you're talking of economy, I can discuss it. It's not possible for most of you, by your age, to know when we fell. I can tell you. We fell in 1986, when we started what is called Structural Adjustment Program. And we started two programs together at the same day. We opened That's
the program by IBB.
IBB. And nobody's blaming IBB today. The man is just looking at you people and laughing. One day, he opens her border and then float her naira. I wrote an article then. I said decimalization of Nigeria. You know decimal?
Yes.
No matter how big a figure is, if you continue to consistently multiply it by decimal, there will be a time that figure will be lower than that decimal.
Yes.
So that's exactly what has happened to us. Who is going to be bold enough to stop the decimalization?
But then that's the same politician I know going to visit.
The only person I know who can stop the decimalization of Nigeria is Tinubu. That's the only person who can be bold enough to say, look, you these Oyinbo people, this method you are saying won't pay us. We are not going to do it any longer. You can't float naira and be in control. Now, you are talking about price of rice. I am planting rice. I'm going to use tractor to operate. About 2 or 3 years ago, I'm buying diesel, 125 naira per liter. Now 800 naira per liter. I'm buying herbicide, 300 naira per liter. I'm now buying 2,000 naira per liter. I was paying my worker 20,000 naira a month. Now I have to pay 35,000. Even that, I can see that they are becoming leaner and leaner. So part of my rice, I'll give them yam. This cost as a producer goes to your production.
That's it.
And that's why today you can see in the whole of West Africa, Nigerian rice is cheaper. Cheaper than Ghana. Ghana buys the rice about 3 times the price of we are buying it in Nigeria. So the point you are raising is this. But what we are saying about production and manufacturer and raw material is that when this agric policy in the manifesto materialized, more land open for agriculture, youth and even elders like me who love agric are made to benefit from their agricultural products more, and more people goes to agric. Most of this raw material will be produced in Nigeria here, and it will serve 2 purposes. 1, availability to the manufacturer. 2, it will reduce the pressure on our foreign exchange requirement. and so the economy become more buoyant.
Okay, talk, they say is very, very cheap and anybody can, talk.
Yeah.
So we've had, in the past years of democracy, we've had manifestos. And let me bring you back to 2015 when APC came into power. We had manifesto, and even in 2019 we had manifesto. But looking at it, Nigerians feel that so many things in that manifesto has not been accomplished, and we are going towards the end of 2 tenures of APC. This time around, what is the confidence that we have that we can take these words to the bank?
I answer this from 2 angles. Number one, those people saying, Buhari has not achieved are just the opposition.
Really?
I'm
going to hold your thoughts there.
I'm going to learn.
Let me hold your thoughts
there.
I did not say Buhari did not achieve.
You are talking of manifesto.
I said so many
APC,
things in the
APC,
manifesto were not accomplished.
If we have time,
there are 2 different things.
If we have time, I don't mind. I can come back so that we take Buhari tenure and look at it, its performance, and I will tell you that Nigerians should be grateful. We went through COVID-19. We are now in what is called global economic downturn.
Yes, inflation.
And Nigeria is still able to stand on its leg. It means that somebody is managing our economy better than you expected. Ghana is in trouble. That's the best. That's the other country competing with Nigeria in the whole of West Africa. South Africa is in problem. Britain is in terrible mess. America is not out of it. Neither is
even UK.
So the point I'm raising is this. I'm an accountant. If you don't mind, I will come back. We'll look at those economic aspects of it, of the manifesto, as you are saying. But the second aspect I want to raise is this. If I have a twin brother, and the 2 of us is going to carry this paper, the way I'm going to carry it will be different from the way my twin brother will carry it.
That's it.
The manifesto of APC, that's why democracy is good. You operate it for 8 years. Step aside, let somebody else continue where you have stopped.
Okay.
But Nigerians don't like to hear that statement of, I will continue where President Muhammadu Buhari has stopped, because the idea that has been planted
and that's why I'm making a request.
Is the fact that Buhari didn't do well.
This is a request I'm making, because we have to look at it. How did Buhari not do well? One, when we talk about infrastructure, we compare 8 years of Buhari infrastructure with 16-year tenure of PDP. Compare the 2. In the whole of 60 years of PDP, let them tell me a road of up to 50 kilometers, they started and completed. None.
They repeated it 3 times.
Huh?
They repeated Lagos Ibadan Expressway 3 times.
Were they able to do it?
Obasanjo did it twice.
Did he do it?
Jonathan did it.
Did he do it? No!
He's still doing it.
No!
Buhari is still doing it.
But what Buhari has done is feasible. We cannot travel on it. I traveled on it yesterday, less than 1 hour.
Eh?
Yes.
How did you say what happened from Kara to...
I did not pass that place because I knew
that
Julius Berger is causing a go-slow there.
Oh, okay. So you went to Abeokuta?
No. I went through Ekpe. Okay. When I got to Shagamu, I went through Ekpe.
Okay.
Let them tell us. This is the road they have been able to complete. Rail, they started out of Kaduna, Abuja. Could they finish it? No. We have to finish. And if APC were to be like any other party, you abandon their own and start your own. We didn't do that. That's what Tinubu is saying. What my predecessor did, I'm not going to abandon. Like we didn't abandon anything BBP was doing.
But Nigerians have interpreted it as the hardship that Buhari has brought, because that's the general language on social media, in some of the media spaces.
Like I told you, I said one thing. Okay, I didn't say it on TV. I said what it was in 1996. You people don't know it.
86.
I do.
86, you know.
96.
Yeah.
86.
Yeah.
when we started
You talked about SAP.
Yeah.
What
Lagos was in 1999?
I definitely do.
With the
I am the one that doesn't.
I do.
But I've read about it.
you read about it. It's not like seeing it.
Of course not.
What Lagos was in 1999, it's better imagined. We're using odd and even number.
Yes, I know.
Huh? We're using what is called mulwe. You know, my late mother-in-law
I'm aware.
lives in Lupeju, but we never agreed to go to Oshodi bus stop. He said, that place, there's, I don't know what, are there human beings that are there?
Okay, because of our time.
That's why I'm requesting for another time.
Yeah, because of our time. Let me just ask you
have
just one.
Both of you have 1 minute.
Just one question.
1 minute.
Because of our time,
Yeah.
I think okay. Let's for the benefit of doubt, let's agree with you that yes, the present day administration has really tried with infrastructure, but Nigerians are saying there is more to insecurity.
Insecurity. We have to look at it. I mean, globally, what is insecurity?
Just in 1 minute, wrap up your
Insecurity. Yes, at the time APC took over, a lot of our land are next by Boko Haram with their flag. That is no more there. Now, because they are defeated in those places, they went to what is now called bandits, going to, that's guerrilla warfare. I call it guerrilla warfare. Coming to somewhere, kidnapping. The government is handling it. As it is coming, the government is up to the task, handling it. And now, our manifesto now say, we are going to provide a lasting solution.
We will talk about that some other time.
I want to say thank you to Chief for joining us, Jamiu Afolabi.
The Ekondo Agbara for Walking Down.
Are you from Owo?
I'm not just a chief in Owo. I'm a traditional chief.
Wow.
Okay, we'll talk about that after the show. Thanks for joining us on the show this morning. We'll take a break. When we come back, of course, we're signing off. Welcome back, and that's our roundup this morning.
That was a very beautiful conversation this morning. I was sitting back there and listening to the back and forth, especially on insecurity issues.
Okay, we just have to go. Let's go home. We'll talk about that some other day.
We'll see you tomorrow on the Bumper Breakfast. Yinka Kenny.
All right, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow and have a productive week ahead.
My name is Tomisi. Bye-bye.